guys, welcome to Home Sweet Homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom to one. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my homeschool planner for the 2021-2022 homeschool year. And it may surprise you because in the past, I've always used the Happy Planner or a planner that I made myself. And this year I decided to splurge and do something I've always wanted to do. Now, I was a teacher before I started homeschooling, and even as a teacher, I would never splurge and buy the Erin Condren teacher planner. But this year I decided I had to do it. I'm a part of the Gather Round Homeschool Facebook community, and one lady in particular who I've met through there, she always shared her planner spread in her Erin Condren, and the more I saw it, the more I was like, you know what? This year, I'm going to splurge and I'm going to get me an Erin Condren teacher planner. Now, I know they're not made for homeschoolers, and that's okay. I don't keep track of all those things that a lot of homeschool moms keep track of. I don't write down every book that we read. I've gotten very relaxed in our homeschool as well as in my planning. So I don't need all those extra homeschool pages. Now, while those planners are perfectly fine, and there are some great ones out there, and I'm sure as we get closer to the start of school, you're going to get to see some wonderful planners that are made just for homeschoolers. But the Erin Condren teacher planner is going to work perfectly fine for me. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a flip through of what my planner looks like. But the one I chose was this one. So if you don't know anything about Erin Condren, you can pick a different cover. You get to pick if you want it personalized or not. You can pick like how you want the inside to look. There are a lot of ways to customize it. You can add some extra pages. You can figure out all that on the website. Tons of great choices out there. I really love this planner, and the more I've looked at it, the more excited I am to use it. Like I said, I'm going to show you what the inside looks like, but I want to show you some extras that I've picked up to go with it. Okay, first thing, because I get bored with planners, I'm not really good at staying in the same planner, but I did spend a little bit of money on this planner, so I thought the way that I can keep it fresh is by changing the cover. The interchangeable covers are very affordable. So I ended up purchasing another cover. This one says, "What you water grows," and I got Home Sweet Homeschool put on the bottom. So changing this out is going to keep it fresh to me, and I'll probably order a couple more, but I did get another planner cover. Then from an Etsy shop, and I will link it down below so you can go check it out, I got these. These are headers to go at the top, so I'll show you where they go. They go up here at the top. They're made especially for the Erin Condren teacher planner, and that way I don't have to go in and write the subjects in every single week. So when you order from this shop, you can pick out the colors that you want your headers to be. She has a lot of choices. You get to pick out the font. You get to pick out exactly what they say and the font color. So a lot of choices, and like I said, the link to her shop will be down in the description box if you want to check it out. You don't have to order a whole year's worth, but I went ahead and ordered enough for the whole year, and then I got some extra goodies in there as well. And then the other thing I ordered, this was from Amazon, and I know Erin Condren sells these, but I got these off of Amazon. I've already used 2 of them, but they're like, you can see through them, like clear colored dots. Not really clear, like you can put these over the dates, and my plan for these is to put a colored dot over the dates that we do school, and that's going to be how I keep up with it this year, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let me go to my... We've already started our year. We actually started right at the end of June, and so I use these last days in June. You just put it over the date. You can also do it in the yearly calendar if you want to. You can put those covers over them too, but I got those from Amazon. I got 6 sheets of these for like $6.99. It wasn't a big deal, so I'm going to use that to keep up with our days in school. Now, like I said, these are a little pricey, and I know a lot of people don't want to spend that kind of money on an Erin Condren, but they're super sturdy, and I think it's going to be worth it. But let me show you what else I bought, because I'm a little crazy when it comes to planners. If you go to Target, like right now, like get in your car and go after you watch this video, you may can snag one of these at Target. last year and this year, they put out an Erin Condren teacher planner at Target. And you guys, it was $29 and some change, like 30 bucks. So much cheaper than what I paid for it on the website. Let me just say that much. But the reason why I went ahead and ordered one is because I missed the one at Target last year. I waited, I would go and I would look at it and I'd put it back and I'd be like, oh, I don't need that. And then I missed out. And once they sell them, that's it. You can't get them again until the next school year. So go to Target right now. If you want one for $30, they have two choices. They have this really pretty floral one, and then they have one called Kaleidoscope. That's these real pretty pastel colors. And let me tell you what's so great about this one and why I went ahead and picked it up. The thing that is awesome about this one is it is undated. And I don't know about you, but I love an undated calendar. Now my mom is right the opposite. She wants it to already have the stuff written in it. This is undated. You can start it whenever you want to. So I was like, okay, when I'm done with this one, I can just go ahead and move into this one and I don't have to order another one. So if you want a $30 Erin Condren teacher planner, head to Target now. Like I said, there are two choices. There was also some happy planners, teacher planners there, and a couple of other things. But if you're looking for an affordable Erin Condren teacher planner, you might want to go pick one of these up, especially if you want it to be undated. That is my planner for the homeschooling year. Let's get into the flip through. All right, let's take a look inside of my lesson planner for the 2021-2022 homeschool year. So like I said earlier, you can change out these covers. They just come off very, very easily, and you can change them out. You can purchase them from Erin Condren or from Etsy. You can also have the bottom of the cover personalized. I think you get like 2 lines of personalization. You can have it personalized to say whatever you want it to say. All right, let's look at the planner. So this part of the cover, you can use wet erase markers on if you want to. You could stick Post-it notes. You can do whatever you wanted to with it. Now, the first couple of pages are pages that I didn't even use as a teacher. When I was planning as a teacher, I never filled out the All About Me or the events and volunteer section. So that's not going to be used now, but wasn't used when I was a teacher either. So that's all right. Communication log, I could definitely use for co-op. I could use it for passwords. I really just keep my passwords in other places, so I don't know if this page will get used either. I've seen where people have used this for book logs, but we don't keep up with that. Then you have your 2021-2022 year at a glance. And you also have this page where you could write important dates, birthdays, field trips, unit studies, whatever you want to put can go on this page. There's lots of graph paper, which was perfect for when you're rearranging your classroom. I'm not sure if I'll use this. Probably just use it for notes. Whoops. Then I have the month of July. So we decided to go ahead and get started with our school year this year because we're going to travel later in the year. So it came in handy that July was in here. So it's dates to remember in July. And then you have your month at a glance. The dots that you see here are just those little date covers that I showed you. And for us, that just indicates a day that we did school. And as I was looking at this, the number that I wrote here is actually supposed to indicate how many days of school we've done so far. And you can clearly see there's 4 dots. And I wrote the number 3. So that'll be fixed after the video. But that's okay. Thank goodness I wrote it in pencil. So that's what those are. And then I wanted to show you the weekly spread. So if you're new to this channel, we use Gather Round Homeschool, which is a unit study approach. And for us, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. Around here, we even sometimes do school on Saturday and Sunday if we have other things coming up. So I just use some stickers to cover up the days of the week because it doesn't matter what day we do school on as long as we cover 180 days. So I just covered it up with the lesson number and the title and then filled in all the things that we hit for that week. Up at the top are those stickers that I showed you that I ordered from Etsy, and I'll have those linked in the description box if you want to go order you some. As you can see, we've not done math yet. I was kind of easing them into just getting back into the school routine after being off for about 3 weeks. So we haven't done that yet. This column looks a little different. It doesn't go all the way across like this because I guess it's meant for notes or things like that. But I do use it to mark when we do music, art, Bible, something extra. That goes on the side by the lesson. And then here is the next week, not all filled out because we've just gotten through lesson 6. And here we have started math, so I just indicated that. If we do math along with the lesson, I'll indicate it on this page. Let me show you though what an empty week looks like if you want to use it the way it's intended for. So an empty week is going to look just like this. Your days are going to be labeled, you're blank at the top, so you could go in and write it, you could order stickers, you could make your own. This is what it looks like, and it's going to look this way throughout the entire planner. The only thing that changes is the color scheme. So if you look at August, you've got this mustard yellow color, September is purple, and it just continues that way throughout the rest of the year. Now let's flip to the back, because at the back of all of these, you do get these checklists. They're intended to be student checklists. I've seen them used as curriculum trackers. My plan is to use it for co-op to keep track of who's paid for field trips or monthly fees. All those things I'll keep up with right here. And also in the very back, you're going to have some stickers. So these are super cute. A lot of them do have to do with school, obviously. So like assemblies and meetings and things like that, I don't necessarily need, but they are cute. Then you have just some plain ones. And then these are the little labels that I'm using to cover up the dates. So that's why some are missing. Then you have a paper pocket folder on its front and back. You can hold things. And then you even have a clear folder that you can slide things down in, so if you get papers and stuff like that that you need to keep up with. And then you've got this laminated back cover so that you could write on that or put post-it notes or whatever you'd like to do. So that's what the inside of this planner looks like. If you have any questions about it, just let me know in the comments. So let me know in the comments below, what planner are you using this year? Do you print one off? Do you make one yourself? Do you buy the Happy Planner or the Erin Condren Teacher Planner? What do you use? I know there are a lot of great ones out there, and I want to know what you use. If this is your first time here and you love homeschooling content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching.